that shakes. The water is rising in the lakes. The clouds they gather, the winds tonight. I can feel it in the air, it's coming all right. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Say hello to David and Mark. Get ready, the show is about to start. Keeping you informed at every update so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all its scenes. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. And share. Say hello to David and Mark. Get ready, the show is about to start. Keeping you informed at every update so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all its scenes. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Dave. How are you this afternoon?
Shoot, it's been a nice day out there. I'm kind of glad to see the big change in the weather. I don't think I could. I don't think any of us could have taken much more of that heat.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's. I think the 90s are over for the year. What do you think?
It seems like it's pretty well likely. I'm everything I'm looking at farther out. It just stays cool for at least a couple 3 weeks, and by then we probably wouldn't see the 90s much anyway. We
Yeah,
might see one day
yeah.
around 90, maybe two, but it won't be very much.
No, and once we get deeper into the fall season, into September, then temperatures will continue to get a little cooler, and oh man, it will be nice to see those cobalt blue skies and those fall
Hmm.
colors. And luckily, that the fall colors look like they're going to be good because we've had enough rainfall. We haven't had a major dry spell, and that's one of the keys to having nice colors. And man, I can't wait. So anyway, I hope all of you are having such a good day as well. And let's see here. We got. Uh, I'm sorry, I was looking at Eric Brake's comment to Seacor. You know how those two are. They get to talking,
Yep,
yapping
yep,
back
yep.
and forth. He says, Seacor, this is from Eric. He says, all you have to do is display a fly swatter in the room and it'll go away.
Yeah. It's because Ceacor's first comment said, "There's a fly in my office trying to drive me insane."
That's right. So anyway, so we have Chris Beecham on with us. Donald Lord says, hello, how are ya? And let's see here. And of course, Seacor says, I mean, so.
So,
Let's see here. Chantel Hale, 4858 says, hello, everyone. Hey, Chantel and John. Hey, guys, my kind of weather getting closer. Boy, mine too. And Keith Thomas says, see a core horse. Oh, tried to carry me off. Horsefly tried to carry me. Okay, I got it now. Keith Thomas also says, hey, David Mark and Mike Slater, beautiful day for yard work, and then had lunch at Ma's Kitchen. Oh,
oh boy, now that's a Friday.
that is my kind of a place. I'll be glad when I can go back and eat there. I'm going to have to talk to her into getting something diet friendly. And so Eric
I think
says,
they
hello,
make
David.
salads there.
Yeah, they do. Eric says, hello, David Mark. There's Brandon Daniel, a good friend, Brandon. He says, good afternoon, everyone. Have a good and safe weekend. And Brandon, we appreciate you. Uh,
Yep.
and let's see, what else? I want to mention Freeman's Towing. They did me a good turn the other day. I had well, actually, what I think it's turned out to be is a recall on my Nissan Rogue. And they took good care of me getting it over there to White's to get the work done. Unfortunately, they're going to keep it for about 3 or 4 weeks. I think I'm getting a new engine, but I don't know. I know that it needed some help. So anyway, I can't wait to get it back because they gave me a little dinky car to drive, and I guess I should be grateful, and I am. I'm grateful to have something to drive. But you sure can't intimidate anyone in that. You can be driving along this little old tiny car, it sets low to the ground, and then some big truck comes by and cuts you off, and you honk. That guy just laughs at you. I couldn't do anything but hang my head in shame and just keep on going. It was terrible. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Wanda Wilson says, my dog is so happy we can take walks again. Neither of us can take the heat. And Chris Beecham says, chilling at home watching ghost hunters and my favorite friends. Thank you, Chris. And Mike Slater says, you can always get your regular meal at Ma's and just take some of it home with you. I guess you could. There's a
Hmm.
friend, Evan Miller. He says, hi. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to yawn everybody's faces, but we have good news to give everyone. Uh, by the way, Barb Riggenberg on there, she says you can borrow my broom. You know, she brought us her witch's broom. You ought to see it. If I had,
Yeah, the heat really got to it.
oh yeah,
It's all bent up
it
and curled
it
over, and
it proved that she was riding a broom. You know what else she brought? Remember a few weeks ago, I was telling about somebody putting bubble stuff in my windshield washer, and I was going down the road blowing bubbles, and I was trying. You know what she brought me? She brought me a bottle of
what did she
bubbles,
bring you?
a bottle,
Oh
bottle
gosh.
of bubble stuff. All right. So some of you are going to get it. That's all right. Y'all pulling too many jokes here. So anyway, uh, Mike Slater says, is it my imagination or is my picture? It is. I am stuck.
It is frozen.
Wonder why I did that. Let me see if I can make a little change here. What's going on here? I noticed my screen over here changed. It looks like the camera app went out. So
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, let me see if I can. I don't think they'll see this at home if I minimize this Streamlabs and see if I can restart that. All right, everybody, just hang on a minute. You go ahead and talk to them about the weather, Mark, and I'll be back in just a minute here.
Yeah. Well, the good news is, even over the weekend, we may get up into the upper 80s for Saturday and maybe mid 80s for Sunday. And then we start our cool down. We'll be in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees through most of next week. And the nighttime lows get down into the middle 50s. And then from Tuesday on, it's down in the low 50s. And Tuesday night itself, they're calling for a low of 51, which means some of the outlying areas could be in the upper 40s.
Woohoo!
So, my goodness. There, you're back. I see you moving.
Yeah, I just had to restart the app that this runs through. I don't know why it froze up, but anyway. Wanda Wilson says he's not frozen on mine. I hope I'm not frozen on anybody's now. It'd be terrible to have my face frozen on your TV or your phone, whatever. Deborah Shell Napier says, hi, guys. Have a blessed weekend. And Sia, of course, says, now he is good. And then Tammy Tatum says, goes beep, beep. I don't know what that means.
Talking about your car.
Oh, yeah.
Because she said earlier, you trying to say they gave you a Prius. They didn't give him a Prius. They gave him a Nissan, but it's the very smallest Nissan.
Yeah, it was very small, all right. Anyway, but I'm glad to be back with you guys. I'm glad I got that fixed, fairly easy fix. And I was going to tell them about the big announcement we were going to make. So on Monday, get ready. We intend to bring the Weather and Wisdom 24/7 channel live on YouTube. It will be 24/7. Whether we're on or not, you'll be able to go there and see any storms. It'll have radars, got special features going. And I mean, I'm impressed with this setup. It's over here next to me. I can't show you that, but it is. Yeah. It looks like the computer is blowing in and out. You know, it's a breathing machine over there. So we got a special computer and everything to take care of it. And man, it is looking good. I think it's going to be successful. That is, if we don't have anything happen between now and Monday. We're running the final test on it now. So hopefully once and for all, everybody will be able to see this. And some of the businesses that have been wanting to can display it on their big monitors in stores and things. And so sometimes if there's just one severe storm in the area, you can go over there and see it. It'll show you everything you need to see. So anyway, Chris Williams says, whoop, whoop, can't wait for that. Super excited about that. I'm glad to hear that, Chris. It is. It's going to be nice. And I'm kind of excited too. There's all kinds of special features and things that are going to be added to it. It's going to be a work in progress. We'll continue to make improvements even after it goes live. So I hope you guys will give it your due diligence. It does look like it's going to be a success. And we have most of the bugs worked out of it. So, yeah, I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, Seacor's got it right.
Yeah, he says when it does go live, we will still be referring to it as beta for a little while. And I agree, because that means it's still going to be testing and other improvements made as we continue to run that. It'll run adjacent to this channel. So you can switch from here over to that, or you can stay here. But hopefully you'll subscribe to that channel, because that's going to be key in making it a success. And so the more subscribers that's on there, the more you will be glad to see it and can see a lot of new features on it that you can't necessarily get here. So, yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of things still to be worked out. We do intend to have a live act section in the very first of it during the Monday through Friday time frame from about, I think it was 7 to 9.
5 to
9. 5 to 9, okay. Yeah, Mark, I hate that you got to
Farmers get up early.
I guess they do. But yeah, we'll have features on there like Scott Shoot that's currently playing. I'm seeing that play, and a lot of things that's going to be something for everybody. So I hope you guys will like it. Now, we're getting the nice weather. We're going to see all kinds of nice stuff happening. I'm just excited about it. I really am. Let's see here. But anyway, we don't look like we're going to have much in the way of rain anytime soon, does it?
No, it doesn't. Like I say, I was looking out on the forecast models, and it looks like it's going to be at least toward the end of next week before we get any good rain chances, depending on what happens with the tropics.
Yeah, none of the malls are really with it this year. Have you noticed that? They're just
I've noticed.
kind of weird.
Anything beyond a day or two, and they really start kind of going off the rails.
So I'm at a point now that we've got some of this stuff accomplished and everything. I'm going to be working on the fall and early winter outlook. And a lot of you have been asking about it, so it is coming. I just needed to get all this other work done so I could concentrate on it and give it my full attention. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think you will see it whenever I get it on. I think, what was my percentage last year? How right it was, Mark? Do you remember?
Yeah, you were about 90%.
I thought it was something like that. I don't like bragging on my own stuff though, but it's hard to get that kind of a percentage on something like that when you're looking way out. I guess I just happened to hit it right. But I use a lot of things to come up with it, and I think you guys are going to see it, and hopefully you will be able to prepare for what's coming, because it is going to be interesting. Barb Riggenberg dropped her broom off, said, "My broom is much more intimidating than the wee little car you're driving right now." Well, she rode in on her broom, so I know what she's talking about. I wish I hadn't even seen that. That was terrible. Okay, so let's take a little tour. First, let's talk about some of our sponsors real quick, because some of these are going to be going over to the 24/7 channel, and right now we're almost full of sponsors, so we're going to be making room for them as we continue. But our very first one is one I really enjoy seeing, and it's got me excited about going there to see this, and that is this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here this morning at the Penny Round Auction Center. Of course, we're ready to get started here with our equipment ring.
It sure is a beautiful day. It's a whole lot different than it was about a week or 10 days ago.
Don't miss the auction event of the season coming Saturday, September 6th at 9 a.m. There will be something for everyone, whether you're looking for tools, antiques, household items, building materials, tack and horse-drawn equipment. This is one auction you don't want to miss. Other items include coins, arrowheads, ATVs, vehicles, boats, campers, and much, much more. The auction is located off 6880 in Fairview, Kentucky. For more information, call 270-886-2235. Now, doesn't that look like fun? It looks like it would be a lot of fun. But one other thing that you got to take serious is what's going to happen if we get that severe storm outbreak, where we usually do in the fall. We'll get some kind of a severe event as we get into the fall severe season. And so you need to be prepared, and you need to get you a storm shelter. I got to tell you right now, the sponsor we have on these storm shelters is the best there is as far as I'm concerned. I have not seen anyone complain about it, and anybody that did, they fixed it right up, and I'm very happy that they're on board with us. So take a look at this and seriously consider about getting a storm shelter from these guys.
It's the middle of the night and tornadic storms are approaching. The nearest public shelter is miles away and they don't allow pets. You should have purchased a Mid-South storm shelter. Mid-South storm shelters offer you the security of having your own shelter at your doorstep. These sturdy and roomy shelters come in below ground or above ground styles. Both styles accommodate 10 people comfortably and will give you peace of mind anytime severe weather threatens. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. Mention the promo code Weather and Wisdom and you will get $200 off. Financing is available.
And of course, we don't want to forget our good friend Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing. If you've got a need for storm shelters, you may have a need for some roofing done as well. So the man to call would be Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing, 270-707-ROOF. No job too big and no job too small. Michael's got it all. Hey, I just came up with a new slogan for him. Yeah. That'll be another $100 there, Mike. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, whether it be residential or commercial, he can handle the job. So give him a call. And he also has Lakeside Campground Marina. You've seen the camera many times on here, but take a look at this.
Is the hustle and bustle of everyday life getting to you? Now you can enjoy quiet, relaxing days filled with the natural beauty of Kentucky Lake and its abundance of activities. You can find that and more at Lakeside Campground Marina, located on Jonathan Creek on the western shore of Kentucky Lake. They offer a selection of lakefront campground sites and a full-service marina and many other amenities. If you love boating, fishing, or just getting away from it all, visit us online at www.visitlakesidecampground.com.
And I tell you, that is a beautiful place on Kentucky Lake. I'll show you the camera here in just a little bit. Also, I've got to talk about this next sponsor because I love Kentucky Piano Service. It is an ear, music to the ears, literally. He can tune the piano, make it sound like it's brand new. So if you have a need for tuning your piano, take a look. Here is Mark Mudd with Kentucky Piano Service.
Looking for expert piano care or searching for a high-quality instrument? Let us tell you about Kentucky Piano Service, LLC, owned by Mark Mudd, a certified second-generation piano technician, serving clients since 2014. Mark blends formal certification with years of hands-on experience. He's completed thousands of tunings for clients ranging from churches and universities to families and beginner piano students. Mark provides tuning, repairs, and also buys and sells top-tier pianos. He serves a 100-mile radius and will travel when needed. Call or text 270-999-2433.
I got to tell you, Michael Vance knows where it's at. Oh, good grief. Mark
Wrong
Mudd
commercial.
knows. Oh, good grief. My mind is not right. I was reading Tammy Tatum's thing up here. It says we need to call Mike Vance. Got a leak. And that just popped into my head. But anyway, yeah, Mark Mudd is the Kentucky Piano Service. He is one of the best. You got to give him a call if you need that kind of service. So, Mark, let's look around at some of the cameras around there. Let's look at the elevator cam here in Southern Hopkinsville. And it's a beautiful afternoon. Look at that. Would you look at that? Yeah, it's pretty nice. What is our temperature out there anyway?
It's 83 degrees.
Ooh, that is pleasant. That's what, 17 degrees cooler than we were last week.
Uh-huh.
Pretty crazy. But I'm glad to see it. And traffic's moving very good there along Skyline Drive, and we're looking at the Kroger Shopping Center, and off in the distance is Pennyroyal Parkway. That's what I call it. It's now I-169 or some kind of thing like that. I can't keep up with it. They got so many numbers. But get away from there, wasp. Get.
We're under attack by a giant wasp.
Yeah,
No.
Giant wasp has attacked the camera. But anyway, now let's take a look at Lakeside Campground Marina camera. Oh man,
that is nice.
Look refreshing. It is really, really, really nice.
Yeah, it's 83 degrees right there too, and wouldn't it be nice to be out on the lake?
Just a pleasant breeze. You know, that breeze got just a tinge of coolness to it. You can feel that touch of fall in the air, and it is coming. It's about to be my favorite time of the year, and fall colors, tobacco smoke, no more wasps, no more flies, no more weed.
I saw somebody put out a pumpkin spice warning for next week.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
It'll be so cool.
Yeah. Let's look at the WKDZ studio camera over at I-24 and 6880 in Trigg County. Beautiful afternoon as usual. It's a Friday afternoon and it's gorgeous, just gorgeous out there. Great evening. It's going to be a nice star-sprinkled night, so hopefully everyone will enjoy it. And our lows coming up are going to be in the, did I hear you say 50s, even lower 50s at some point?
Lower 50s next week. Tuesday night, the forecast calls for a low of 51 here. in Hopkinsville. And I said, if it gets that here, we'll be in the upper 40s in some of the outlying areas.
Yes, absolutely. And that will be a change and a blow to the system. You will say, oh, wow, wintertime's here. And let's go ahead and look at downtown Katie's. It is a beautiful afternoon there, a little breeze blowing to make it very pleasant. Man, it is just fall looking all over. I want to see, I got to get over here and make some changes, and I'll take you down to some of the Clarksville cameras. And I do need to get some of them taken care of here in just a second. We're going to look at, I think our first camera is going to be exit 4. Let me go back over here and change you where you can see it. Here we go. Exit 4 at I-24 and Highway 79. It goes up to eventually into Auburn and Russellville. Well, not Auburn, but Russellville. And then up here is the Sam's Club off to the right. And just a beautiful, nicely flowing camera. It is a little heavy on the traffic, just a little, but it's not too bad. I can't complain too much. And then, of course, let's look at, this is the other end of the exit. This is up towards the mall area, up in that way to the left. Again, traffic's just a little bit heavy, what you would expect on a Friday afternoon as people getting ready to get off work. Not too bad. And let's look at, this is Riverside Drive and the 101. My goodness, look at the traffic back up. The traffic is really backed up there on the 101. And also on Riverside Drive, you can see it's already stretched up all the way out of sight, back up this way. And the same way over here on Riverside Drive, it's not quite as bad, but yeah, I can see it backing up the further on out you look. And here they come. Somebody close the gate. But yeah, this is pretty heavy traffic down there. So if you're headed down to the 101, you might want to take an alternate route. Same thing with the Riverside Drive area where it intersects with the 101. And anyway, okay, so the next place we need to look is, I think it's going to be Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Kansas City, here I come. The fountain is nice. They've got even some people, look there, laying out there on the lawn, just having a picnic basket. And, or as Yogi Berra would say, a picnic basket. Anyway. I probably messed that up, but there we go. You know, I got that movie in 3D, Yogi Berra. That's the reason I bought it, because it was 3D, and you could see the food come flying out past your head in the 3D animation. I thought that is the neatest thing. But anyway, enough of that. The next place we want to go is Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
Wow,
Look at that rainbow and mist. That's pretty.
That's a lot of water flowing over there too. Yeah, that's nice. It's a little cool there, I think, too, isn't it, Mark?
Well, it was the other day. Let me check them right quick.
Let's see what the temperature is there. And they got a crowd down there watching it. I bet they're all honeymooners.
Yeah, probably so. Come on. It's 79 degrees there right now.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
No.
And let's look at a different angle. Here's a much better angle where you can see the falls a lot better. And yeah, you can see even up in the Canadian side, there's a lot of people watching this. I did see a live shot with going across this part of the falls as that water flowed over. It's pretty neat. I'm going to see if we can get Seacore to put that back up. And maybe we'll be able to air that so you can see it. It's kind of a neat shot. But you know, as you look on out here, I never saw all these falls the way this looks. Really, never really noticed it. But anyway.
Those are just the rapids before you get to the falls.
Oh, okay.
The river there is very, very wide. Like I said, that's the Horseshoe Falls. The American Falls are off to the left.
So that completes our tour as far as I can tell. Make sure Seacore hadn't put another bunch of new stuff on there, but I don't see anything new. So I'm just going to go back to our radar shot. And let me see what else I got to talk to you about. I want to look at, let me see. Do we have anything on the COD forecast models?
Not really. You could look at the surface temperatures on them a little bit, the shaded surface temperatures, but basically it's just showing the same thing that the other models are showing.
Okay, so we won't worry about that too much. I want to see if anything else is in there that jumps out at me. I will look at, let's look at the satellite image of Zoom Earth. We'll come in a little closer. This is a pretty well live shot of the Earth as the, wow, look, there's some wound up storms. We got something else here that's of interest. Invest 99L.
99L is the one they're looking at. If it continues on the course they're showing, could get up in the Gulf there and give us a tropical system somewhere along the Gulf coast, probably in about 7 to 10 days.
Yep. That's the one we were talking about that looks dry unless a tropical system gets involved, and this would be the one we're watching. So let's see, what else we got here? I'm going to look at the wind fields here because I see some patterns. Look at that. That's a pretty wound up storm. Say that's the Aleutian Low right there. You know, I haven't looked at the waters of this, but if the Gulf of Alaska waters there are warm, in fact, we can look and see if it is. They're just average. So usually if they're warm in here, you can expect a lot more cold air at some point. But you know what? Look what I'm seeing here. These temperatures are dropping. This is a sure sign of cooling up in the Arctic. And even in northern Alaska, things are starting to cool as the sun gets into a lower angle. Pretty soon, we'll see a lot of cold up here. But right now, it's not looking too bad. I'm going to go back to the wind field because it does look like we still have a cross-polar flow setting up. As you see here. Wow, look at that storm right there.
That big vortex setting up there. That could be
the polar vortex.
The polar vortex setting up. Yeah, they said it was starting to set up already.
Wow, and that's what the polar vortex looks like, and what it is, it's the coldest air in the northern hemisphere. Let me see if I can get an idea of the temperature. Well, I can't really identify where it is, but it's in the 20s, whatever it is. But you can see it in the wind fields because these winds is what holds it in place as it continues to grow and expand. And it won't be long, we will see a visit. And look at the cold air. No, this is wind down this way. So got a little low over Greenland. So yeah, it looks like there's going to be some interesting days coming at some point. And you can see that hurricane's really wound up. I'm getting winds there of 60, 65 miles an hour.
Yeah. The area to the south of it is where they expect the next one to develop.
90 miles an hour there. So yeah, and this would be from Invest 99L. So anyhow,
No, that should be 96L. 99L is that one there.
yeah, see, I think they've got it labeled 99L there. No, 90L or whatever it is. I can't even see. I need to get my glasses. But anyway, it's an active globe right now. We'll see how this plays out because this could be kind of important as we get into the fall and winter months. And things are starting to work the way they should be, and they are pointing towards a cooler than usual early winter, a cooler than usual fall, and we're about to start seeing some of that. It's going to be interesting. So let's go back over here and look at the radar. My mouse that made that racket. I guess it was. So while we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these cameras. This is down here in Stewart County. We'll look at the lower end of Lake Barkley.
Yeah. Not anytime soon, Evan Miller.
Oh, yeah. 86 degrees there at that camera. What's wrong with my mouse? Get off there. And then let's go over here at the other side as we look at Kentucky Lake. It's way out there. That's Kentucky Lake. So these are tall points where they watch out for forest fires. And you can look and see some of those colors starting to show up. Just a twinge of it in these trees. Okay. So
Yeah.
the next big thing we'll be watching. What is wrong with this thing? Okay, I got it. Next thing we'll be watching is we start seeing some attempts at summer to come back in, and that's when we may see some severe weather as it goes into I guess probably what, October?
Mm-hmm.
Is that when usually the severe season begins?
Late
And-
September through November.
Yeah. Keith Thomas, where is Anna? Not seen her on with us. Is just wondering. She was on the other day. I haven't seen her recently, but she's been on. Mike Slater does the Lithuanian YouTuber I watched that said they had frost on the 20th or 21st of August, and they don't usually have that until mid-September. I can't quite read the rest of it because it's blocked on the screen here. But
That's all it says. They usually don't have frost. They have that frost until mid-September, so it's cooler than normal in Northern Europe too.
so this is going to be a global thing, and we'll see how this plays out. It's going to be interesting. Let's see here. While we're at this little lull, I want to do a shout out to some more of our sponsors, and we talk about Ma's Kitchen. Best food. This is Friday. This is Catfish Day.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
and she's also open a little later.
Oh, I know. So take a look. Oh, I do that every time. Where did I go? There it is.
Welcome to Ma's Kitchen in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, home of the $1.50 made from scratch sausage and biscuits. Load your plate with Kentucky classics, fried chicken, salmon patties, Salisbury steak, and sides like baked beans, mac and cheese, and fresh hot rolls. And don't miss our barbecue chicken, potato salad, and brown beans. Our brownies are made from scratch daily, bursting with rich chocolate flavor. And don't miss our old-fashioned pecan pie, a Southern classic. Located down from Harbor Freight at 3022 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. When you can't go to Mama's, come to Ma's Kitchen.
Boy, I tell you, if you ever go there and have that catfish, you're going to go back. That is the best tasting catfish I ever put in my mouth. But I tell you what, if you're having issues with your 401k or you just need advice on what to do with your money and investing it properly where you can make some money, take a look at Jacob Mudd and Mudd Wealth. Watch this.
True wealth is about more than money. It's about faithfully managing all we have been given. Mudd Wealth stands committed as stewards guided by Christian faith, dedicated to strengthening lives through wise financial counsel and unwavering integrity. Whether we are managing your retirement funds or developing your step-by-step financial plan to help steer you toward financial security, we have the tools it takes to deliver peace of mind. Mudd Wealth can help you on a product-only basis, providing competitive fixed interest annuity rates, life insurance quotes, mutual fund management, and investment advisory services. Give Jacob Mudd a call at 270-743-2810.
Securities offered through the Tavener Company, member of FINRA, SPIC, and MSRB. Investment advisory and financial planning services offered through Tavco Financial Advisory, Inc., a registered investment advisor. Customer care line and management for both firms can be reached at 800-543-6922.
Hey, that cleared by itself. I'm proud of it. Yeah.
Yay! There we go.
So the next thing is the sign-up time is growing closer in early December for your insurance. If you're having issues with your Kentucky health insurance, you got to go see or call my good friend Patty Slayton.
Meet Patty Slayton, your local licensed health and life insurance professional. Navigating Medicare or health coverage shouldn't feel overwhelming. Whether you're new to Medicare, exploring better options, or needing help, Patty will help you make the confident, informed choices. With years of trusted experience and a heart for serving, Patty specializes in Medicare supplements and Advantage plans, prescription drug coverage, life insurance solutions tailored to your needs, all types of health insurance, including Kentucky Health Benefits. Patty will help you find the right coverage for you. Call 270-725-5368 today.
Yeah, Patty's a good person. I really like her. She's a lot of fun. She takes a practical joke pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good person. I'm enjoying it. Now, the other thing that I'm going to talk about is with these storms and everything, if it's like what I've had happen, my privacy fence has been tore all to pieces. Well, it's not tore all to pieces, but it's got a lot of stuff down and everything. It's just a pain. But I've got just the guy to take care of you. Let's see here. Yeah, just the person to take care of your fencing needs. Take a look at this.
Tired of storms destroying your fence? Quality Privacy Fencing uses massive posts, much larger than the standard 3.5-inch post, 8 feet long with over 2 feet anchored deep underground. Built Kentucky strong to handle our worst weather, whether you're replacing storm damage or want peace of mind from day one. Our custom gates resist sagging with reinforced cross bracing. Plus, we paint fences to keep them looking great. Don't let the next storm catch you off guard. Call Quality Privacy Fencing at 270-484-30 for a fence that stands strong when it matters most.
Well, I was just going to see if that one would click off, but it didn't. Anyway, and lastly but not leastly, got to talk about my good friend Katie Moyer. I swear I've been meaning to call that woman. Katie, if you're out there, I'm going to try to call you sometime here before long. I haven't seen her in forever. One of our good friends on here, but she's got this fishing attractant that right now, if people are smart and want to fish, ooh, this is the time to get out there and fish. So take a look at this.
If you want to give yourself an edge in catching fish, you have to try Kentucky Hemp Works Fish Attractant. It is so easy to use, even a child can do it. A drop or two on your bait will yield amazing results.
I got him.
Make your fishing trip memorable. Catch lots of fish with Kentucky Hemp Works Fishing Attractant. Look for it.
Good grief.
If you want to get in the middle of the night and tornadic storms are approaching, and your aches and pains act up,
Pick a
I
button, any
always
button.
reach for Kentucky
I'm
Hemp
just gonna
Works Hip
kick
Root
out of it.
Salve.
There you go.
Whew. I mean, I bet I hit half dozen buttons by accident just now. My finger slipped off the stream deck. But anyway, here's a link to our online store, dpww.shop. It has a link to the Shop Weather and Wisdom store as well. You need to go in there if you want to see some beautiful clothing, shirts, and all kinds of nice stuff. And so anyway, we're going to hopefully take care of this. This is going to be one of our next projects that Siacor and I, he says we need a panic button, so he's going to work on that. I hope you guys will subscribe to the channel. I got to put a plug in for that because it does help us. If you subscribe to us, it makes YouTube happier with us, and we get... Okay, Mike Slater says, I think David just found his panic button. Oh, boy, you guys kill me. But anyway, so I've lost my train of thought. What am I going to say? Somebody said I'm hungry, and I got my attention. That was Dave.
Yeah.
Says, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
But
That's all it takes to derail us.
yeah, that's right.
I'm hungry. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing a lot more stuff as it goes along, and I think you'll see more improvements. Now that we've got we're 24 channel on, 24/7 channel about to launch. And like I said, I'm so excited. I know you guys are going to love it. I know you are. And it'll be on there anytime you want to go and see weather. You'll see our radar on there. And it really does. It is really nice. I'm enjoying it. Okay. Well, Mark, I think I've run out of things to say. Is there anything else we're missing? Have you looked at Mount Shasta lately, see if they've got the camera back?
I just looked this morning. No, they don't have anything up at all.
Oh, that's so sad. Anyway, go ahead. What were you going to say? You want to say your last words for I'm going to push the off button here in a minute, unless you got something to say.
All I'm going to say is everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy the nicer weather, and we'll see you Sunday.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything else. So anyway, if I don't see you here, hey, I'll see you here.
Bye.
Thank you all for watching our show. We've had such fun, but now must go. Every moment's been a delight. Until next time, we say good night. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all it seems. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you